Everyone's got an opening today. If you've been watching my House of the Dragon videos, you know that I've been making pieces inspired by that. So I had to get a couple of bits. Okay, these have addresses on, so I'm going to have to do these off the screen. So I've got a couple of moulds and then some beads and other pieces. It was impossible to actually find a mould, thin moulder for a sword. Great timing with the charms. All I could find were kunai ones or different like shaped knives. None of them were like the swords or more European daggers that I needed. So I have managed to get some charms. So I have these black sword ones, and I think it's 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, so I've got 10 of these of black ones. Let's keep going. Up. This one. Okay. These are, I think, the purple ones. They look very cool. Actually, I think these are, yeah, I think these are the blue ones. These are ones I got from Hobbycraft. These, like I said, them. So these are, I think these are 6mm, and those are 8, or either those are 8, and that's 1. Not sure, but they're very cool, and I will definitely be give them. Let's have a look what this one is. Okay, this one doesn't have my address. Okay, this is the moulds. Okay, that is a lot bigger than I thought it was. Okay, I'm going to have to change my idea for this one then, because this dragon is a lot bigger than I thought it was. I was expecting it to be half this size. And the same with this. I was expecting that to be half this size, but alright. This is meant to be 4, and it won't open. If you know, I saw Helena's dress from episode 5, the purple one, and I absolutely loved it. And then I saw a video the actress did where she actually talked about it, and that it had dragonfly embroidery, and I've realised some of her other stuff did have similar. So I got one of these to do a pendant, and like I said, that is, I was expecting it to be half that size, but it still looks cool. And I will still make it from the pendant. I've just got to make sure I don't make it. No, actually that is not too thick, so yeah, I can make that. Okay, and then see, this is what I was expecting size wise when I bought them. Another dragon one. See, I expected them, that one I expected to be the biggest. These two I expected to be half that size, but that'll be it. And that will be a video going up soon of me pouring them. So let's see what is in this. Okay, another mould. Okay, so this is a dragon claw mould, which looks really nice. So yeah, that was for several pieces I wanted to do. I could use this for pendants, necklaces, in general, hair, or if I don't do the full depth, I think I could possibly make them earrings, as long as they're not too heavy. Let's see. But except for the dragonfly one, I do try to buy moulds that I'm going to use, obviously, more than once. Okay, so, okay, here we go. So these are the little daggers. I got the mixed set, so it is black, bronze, gold and silvers daggers, which look really cool, which means they can be used for a variety of different characters. Got Targaryen mould. I know I've got somewhere. I have one of pretty much all the houses. Those were like my Game of Thrones ones. The only problem was they had the house mottos in them, so it would have had like fire and blood. So they weren't completely usable, but I can't find any house moulds without the rest of it. Okay, this is for a cosplay that I'm going to be working on soon. But I thought if I'm making the order, I might as well get it. Okay, for some reason some of the bits are so loose like that mould. So I've got the same beads in red. And yeah, these are definitely the purple, so those were the blue. So cool. Alright, so these say they are 8mm 100, so these ones must be 1mm ones then. That I've already got. That's cool. Okay, let's go. I've got a couple more bits to go. I will, apologise if you can hear the fan in the background. UK has spiked the heat again, and it is currently 32 where I live, and it's not doing too. Okay, these are what are they actually called? Just as jewellery making. Oh, connectors, charm connectors. Yeah. So I thought about using these in some pieces, which would look really cool. Does it actually say? Yeah, they call them vintage style, but I thought they looked very like not an intricate, that they would work well with some of the like House of Dragon and even Game of Thrones like inspired pieces. So okay, I have 3 left. I cannot remember what this is at all. Oh, okay. This is the clay cutter that I got. Like I said, it's swords and dragons and all that I found while I'm looking. It is hard to find ones that aren't cartoony and childlike. And that. So one of the things I did get is a dragon clay cutter. So I plan to, obviously, I think I've got some air dry clay, but I know I can just get I was going to get some oven baked and use it to make some dragon pieces there. Let's see this one. Got the so this one is a dragon wrapped around sword. I was actually really happy. I bought this one, I added it to my basket, and it brings down, obviously, because you've looked at this you might like this, and found this one. So I have now a dragon with a sword. And then last one here. And then this has been taped, which means it was opened. I'm guessing by customs. And only one of them. Okay. So I'm going to have to check my order because there should be 2 of these in different colours. So Game of Thrones, Fire and Blood Targaryen. So this is the gold one, and I should also have a silver one of this, but that is not here. So I'm going to have to wait a day or two and see if it arrives separately. But got those to be used along with other pieces. I thought I could like layer, so this would be a necklace on its own, and then I'd have something to go with it. So that is my haul for today of all my pieces I got. So that is everything for today. I will see you all later.